Hey, there you are.
Here I am.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
where do I fill my O2 tanks? I'm
up
halfway
here, right here, and the sun is up, so it should have power. Yeah, it has power.
The sun is out, man. The sun is out.
Yeah, but you know what? Even with these panels, we're not getting all. And actually, these haven't turned around to face the sun yet. Looks like they don't. What? It says they're collecting though.
Ooh, I pressed 1. It says not enough leaf blocks.
I think one of the but you're on the wrong thing then. You want the compressor, not the collector.
Here, switch out these ones and I'll put in my spares.
Oh wait, is the power cord broken?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it looks like there's not a connection. Did you disconnect it?
Maybe I did to try and get the energy cube to fill up, but it didn't work, so... Where's the wire?
Okay. Yeah, as I put in the thing, the power is dropping rapidly. So, yeah. You got a cable?
Yep.
Okay,
alright, so since last time, we recovered from my losing a backpack full of wood off the edge of the ship.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
We went back and collected a bunch more stuff. We planted this tree here temporarily for oxygen collection, so we don't have to keep going back to Earth or Mars or somewhere for oxygen. And we've got some solar panels and some extra utilities, solar generators. Yeah, here to run power for it. But I gotta admit, we're not getting enough power. Like, this energy cube is not filling up. We're basically getting just enough to run the collectors and no more. I do have a hydrogen generator here, but I run through all the hydrogen tanks I have, so I'm going to have to set up a separator and and an infinite water source to run that. Now, also, it turns out I had actually had the... careful, don't fall. I'd actually had the level inverted. It was upside down. But I went in with the editor and I fixed that. So what we have now is the shuttle bay is pretty much set, at least in terms of its shape. So you can come in here and you can see these are the two balconies, and this is the stairway that goes up. It's
a rough cut. We're gonna get something smoother.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
the door that would be here in the original obviously wouldn't have worked. But I don't actually intend to duplicate broken doors. So I figure we should be making this the way it would be working normally. So the doors that in Marathon would not work, we're going to make work. So there's going to be a door here.
We don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to limit our movements the way that we would in the game that was designed for that dramatically.
And another door here.
Mm-hmm.
And for these, I think I'm going to use airlocks. And we do have to neat things up a little bit. Here, there was a place where it overlapped, and it was kind of letting us go through here, and it shouldn't be. And over here, somewhere should be the start area. Like, basically, this is the passageway that goes to the other areas. And here should be the room with windows on 3 sides. Out this way, and out that way, and out there. Even in the game, when you look that way, you can see the other room. Yeah.
Right.
So, somewhere around here, I think actually probably what we need to do is that that corridor doesn't go straight. You know, it turns. So at some point, we're going to have to make some of these wedges, and probably like the terminal probably belongs like on that block right there, but that block should be
over a bit.
Well, it should be an angle block. Let me see if I have one on me. I thought I had some of those.
Yeah, we can set up some geometry, but most of it's either like 45 or 90 degrees. So
it's going to have to
be a cube or
for us. It's going to have to be 45 or 90 because we can't do any other angles.
Right. So we may just have to stagger it.
Yeah, but I don't know if we're going to bother with that kind of tinkering. I think what we should be doing now is texturing. So what I've made is I've made a bunch of these factory blocks. You grab a stack of those. I'm going to put a bunch of them into one of the chests here, wherever I can fit them. I've got a bunch of them in one of these backpacks. The gray backpack.
Oh, neat! Look at that.
Yeah. Well, that's not the right texture for this, though. So the idea
I love
is...
how when you put them together, they make this little empty clink sound. Can you hear that?
Yeah. There should be... Do you have the chisel tool? There should be a set I made for you either in one of these chests. Oh, you have it. It's the one with the orange handle, Chisel 8067.
Yep. Yes, I do in fact have that.
So you put that in your hotbar, and actually, in the hotbar it'll appear blank. I mean, it shows in your inventory, but in your hotbar it'll look like a blank thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you just right click in empty space with it, and then put one of those blocks in there, you can select the kind of block. You can also use it as a tool and just click on. You can left click on blocks, and it will change their texture. And I think some of them.
When I left click,
the problem is don't click on them because some of them, as far as I can see, actually don't work. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it.
Oh. See, mine when they look at it, they look invisible.
Well, some of mine did. Some of mine did too. That's a bug. Don't. What? As far as I can see, what? Oh, that shouldn't have been. That shouldn't have been that. What are you doing?
Oh.
Don't use the. Don't left click with that tool. We're gonna have problems. But what?
Don't left on the tool.
What does
on the
work
tool? Then I
is
just showed you to click.
If you put the tool in your hotbar and you right click with it, you can then take those factory blocks from your inventory and put them in the center block of the interface, and then you choose the type you want, a block you want by left clicking. So I'm going to choose factory block 2843. It's the second one down on the far left side, and if I left click on that, it will give me a whole stack of those blocks, and that's what these are. Now, unfortunately, this is the only thing. I think these are actually oriented the wrong way, but I'm not sure I have any way of turning them.
You can't do it with a crescent wrench?
I'm not sure. I haven't tried yet. So here, I'll give you a stack of those.
Okay.
Because that's what the floor is here.
And flooring is half the battle.
Or something. Okay, that's this brick. And these blocks are actually not that expensive to make. They're just iron and stone. So basically, we're going to be mining up stone from the floor and the walls, and we're mining iron from the memory imprints, whatever you want, of the Marathon's layout that we took.
Right, and then replacing them with them being combined into.
And there's a work table
different.
here that's got a bunch of them on, and there's a bunch in this chest. So we're going to be all set for these blocks for a while.
Great. So it's not like we have to ship anything up or...
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
That one was a little too... I love the sound they make. It's kind of hollow.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure why, but it seems like using the tool to change a block once you've placed it seems a little buggy. It seems that some of them don't work when you do that, but when you do it in your inventory before you place them, it seems fine. I don't know why.
Yeah, you gotta show me how to do that, right?
What? Oh, you put the chisel tool in your hotbar, and then you just right click on empty space, and it brings up an interface like a craft table interface. It says carve blocks. So then from your inventory, you drag some of these factory blocks into the center square, and then it shows you all the possibilities, and then you just left click on the one you want. And I've got here basically 12 Marathon textures as factory blocks.
Okay. Yeah, I get carved blocks, but I...
Yeah? And you can't put the blocks in?
Oh, there we go. Okay, that works. Okay. I see, I get it.
So we have to save the stone because that's an ingredient in these as well.
Yes.
And we'll see. Now, obviously, I think we're going to need more. We're going to need more than just those dozen textures because Marathon uses a lot. There are some other block types that I'll have to use, but this isn't a first start.
Oh, it's a great start. I think that's awesome. So as long as we use the chisel tool ahead of time and don't use it
Yeah.
after the fact, then it
The
should be
invisible
okay.
block seems to be created with something that goes wrong when you try to left-click a block you've already placed. I haven't run into that problem when just using the interface and then placing the block.
I love that sound. Ooh, the dungeon one, not so much.
And of course, these blocks can also be used with the carpenter's blocks. So when we need to make ramps, stairs, and other kinds of stuff.
We lost a block.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it. And in the interface also, you can always change the type of block, after you've, even after you've carved it. So, not after you've placed it, but you can after you've carved it. So, if we have too many of the wrong kind, you can always change. Later on, I think I'm going to have to use different types of block, not just the factory block, because there's only 12 textures for those. So we may have to be crafting some different types of blocks. But like I said, these will work for a start. Probably I should build a furnace to cook the cobblestone. I brought a block of coal with me because we want to cook our cobblestone down to regular stone. Can I find a block of coal? Does that work? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it does. Cool.
Hey, what do you know?
I wonder how long one block of coal lasts.
Oh, is there a grave over here? Where'd that grave come from?
That was in my inventory. That was the one I brought from the control room.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the texture for the walls, over here, it's that.
Okay, so go to Chisel Town.
And I believe that over here, it is... Where is it? There's another one. Do I have that one?
Yep, that's it.
Seems like I'm missing one. Is it this one? No, it's not that. Oops. Oh. I think this other wall over here may be a texture that I don't have or is not working correctly. Because it seems to be missing.
Oops.
What?
Well, I hit... I don't know if that's the correct one. When I hit the... what you call it? The wooden block area.
Yeah.
The scaffolding. It took on the texture and whatever else.
Yeah,
I
they do that. They do that. And we
I
need
didn't know
them to
if
do
that was the right one for that block area.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's cool. Look at that.
Now,
Oops, wrong one. It's not supposed to be that one.
okay. This one. Yeah, okay. Now out here, in the corridor, by the start area, including the floor on this balcony, what we've got is this.
Oh, where'd you go? There you go.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Hello. Oh, and you get the barrel there.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. I gotta.
Now this is going to be weird. Now what I've kind of done is I've kind of cheated by placing a wall texture I know I need in some places on a wall and a different floor texture. So like that texture should not be there. But of course in the game you can't actually. Well, actually you can. You know what? You can when you go to the end. When you go to the end to get to this other balcony, you can see that. But I'm gonna have to figure out a way to cover that. Because that texture should not be there.
Oh, darn.
What's going on here?
Well, I'm trying to get these over here very carefully so that they don't fall off the edge when you break them, because that seems to be the problem.
It really doesn't matter.
You sure?
Yeah, I have so much stone. I mean, if you can save it, fine, do it, but don't go nuts.
Yeah, see, because when you cut them, see, there goes that stack. It's like, bye-bye.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, the whole place is made out of stone, so.
No, I know, but I figured if we only had just enough, then we only have just enough.
Let's see.
Oh, you get 2 blocks. That's weird. You get the scaffolding, and you get the other block when you break those.
Yes.
Interesting.
Now we probably ought to square this off at some point.
Well, I was going to ask you, because it didn't seem to be that way in the original, or at least in the original setup that we made. I wasn't sure how accurate that it needed to be. Careful, you don't want to go too far.
Well, there's nowhere really to go. The thing's pretty solid.
Well, yeah, but you don't want to fall down and then get out of the world.
Okay, I already did those, except for this one. Now the stairs, I believe, are a different texture. So I think I'm gonna switch to going into the hall and doing the floor, and then maybe see if we can figure out where we need to position the first terminal.
Mm-hmm. Now this particular wall over here, is this a continuation of the blocks above it, or is that a different style?
I believe that one with the 4 circles is just up on the balcony. I believe that the one below that... Can you open up... Because I'm full screen while recording. Can you actually open that up and see if that texture on that wall is one of the ones we have? I don't remember which one.
Yeah, I'm looking... I'm trying to think of the orientation of from where we start. Okay, I'm at the terminal.
If you go to the terminal and turn right...
Mm-hmm.
And then take the first right, you'll be in this little windowed balcony that looks over the hangar bay. And you'll see the stairs, so it'll be whatever's left of the stairs.
Yes, there are 2 barrels up, and I see the style. It's basically like 4 vertical lines with a bunch of little dots over it. So if we go back to...
Yeah, so look and see if I've got that one. Like I said, I only have 12 of them so far, so I don't have everything yet.
Right.
In some cases, we may just need to settle with using close approximates instead of getting the exact same ones. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't see that one.
Okay. All right. Well, what else in the room can you see and can you identify as one that we do need?
Hold on. Let's see. There's the blocks with the single yellow stripe band, and there appears to be a red square, red with a square with little red lines in it, and there's also a square with what looks like to be a circle in it. That's the room with Leonardo in it with the stairwell. And at the top of the stairwell, there's a barrel upright, and there's a barrel turned over. And then at the top, there's a door, which I think where we're going to put the airlock in. And then, of course, the ceiling looks just like the floor.
Oh, yeah. See, actually, there's one in here that is broken.
Oh, the floor lines.
Yeah, I know. They go the other way. I know.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's none. Unfortunately, there isn't anything I can do about it. Yeah.
Okay.
The factory block 284313.
Mm-hmm.
That texture doesn't tile properly.
Okay, I see.
When you place the blocks, the pattern gets messed up.
Gotcha.
I thought I had fixed it, but I guess I didn't.
Now the other one is the white rectangular pattern and the caution block. I don't know if we have that.
I thought we had at least one hazard.
Something
pattern.
similar? Well, there is a hazard pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's another block that has the little hazard stripe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you've got the factory block with the rectangular pattern. Okay. All right, so we have that one. So we can do the room just outside the airlock. Because through this door... See, this door you can't open. This airlock, normally you wouldn't be able to get to the bay.
Yes.
So, but on this side, in this room...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this door is a door that's locked, and this door is a door that is half open but can't be opened.
Correct. So yeah, so this room, the one I'm looking at right now, this is the one in Marathon, is with the caution bit. So let me actually, yeah, this corner is angled. This has got like a 45-degree edge to it, just inside the lip of the door.
Let me show you how to make those.
Let's go to dungeon noise.
So if you take some carpenter's blocks and some sticks.
It's not quite exactly the scale either, so it's like